Okay, Allison, you got this. It's just like we practiced. I told you, don't read my diary. Out of everything I've ever owned, it's my most prized possession. But of course you didn't listen. It is my diary. But you just had to see it. You just had to cross that line and take the one thing I ever had. The only semblance of peace and privacy I ever owned now. Violated. You and your dark hair and your dead eyes. Always giving me that look. What? What do you want from me? Why did he always look at me with those cold, emotionless eyes? I hated it. I hated his eyes. They made me want to die. Glock G20. That was the gun I was going to use to shoot myself with. As soon as I knew it was hidden under my pillow, I knew he'd find it there. Like my diary. But she found it first. She was always a frail, sickly woman. Like a child, she couldn't do anything for herself. It made me sick. She never mentioned the note. But I was taking care of that joke of a mother. I was just a child. Yet there I was, parenting the parent. Which, funnily enough, didn't even offer me any protection from my father. Reeking of alcohol. And he would say the most vile, disgusting, misogynistic shit to her. I mean, the habitual verbal abuse he hurled at Mother, it infuriated me so much that I just... She was spineless. I never batted an eye whenever he directed his abuse towards me. Maybe Mom was just glad that he was finally going after someone else for a change. But I knew I had to get out of there. And eventually, I did. In my own way. But I put that all behind me. Not because I went to therapy or actually dealt with my trauma in a healthy way. Oh God, no, but I did. I moved on. All inscribed in the one thing I could confide in. One thing that was mine. Or so I thought. So, here we are again. It's like an itch you can't quite scratch. Your need to take control. I told you, don't read my diary. I spent years lining those pages with my most private thoughts now. Tainted by your prying eyes. It was my diary. Why couldn't you let me have this one thing? Why must you take and take and take and take? It was my diary! Contents which held secrets not meant for you. Now, well, you gotta live with the consequences of having that knowledge. Just as much as me. So next time, there won't be a next, but you'll think twice before reading my diary. And scene.